Top of the morning to you, coming at you from Minnesota. Yesterday I talked about distance from God, and today, and how fake that was. Check out the video. I'll try to put a link up above. And today we're going to talk about another distance. It's a little realer and a little bigger, and that's just the distance from where we're going, our distance to the next big thing. When I was growing up, I was a 25-year-old ski racing coach. So 25 to 35. I did it for like 15 years. And I was highly recruited. Went from Minnesota out to Colorado. I was exploring different roles with the U.S. ski team, and my sister says, "Hey, Brian, everything just works for you." I'm like, "What do you mean everything just works for me?" She's like, "Well, you got the coolest thing. You go skiing every day. You play with a bunch of kids. You get to work out and get strong, and life's just beautiful." I'm like, "Whoa, honey. Whoa, sister. That took a little bit of effort. That took that dedication. That took showing up day after day after day." And you've seen it out in the world. I've had that opinion. I've looked at somebody and go, "Whoa, overnight success. Whoa, overnight success. Whoa, look what they did. They just made $1 million. Oh, whoa, look, they sold $500,000 in one day. Whoa, they did this big, great thing. Oh, they sold around the world." And we forget, we don't see, we don't want to see. We want to be blinded. We want to be shaded by the effort. We want that lottery idea. We want that big win, that big change, that thing that doesn't take the effort. We don't want to put the effort in. And that can be a big difference. When we're working on what we're working on and we're looking at those big, far out, high up, distant goals that we have, we can get paralyzed. But if we go back to yesterday's lesson and think about, I have a mantra that goes on in my head, and it goes up. Sometimes I'm using it more and sometimes I'm using it less. But it's really simple mantra. It's like, what's the best thing I can do right now? And right now, it's communicate a message. So that's what I'm doing. I'm communicating a message. And looking at whatever that big goal is, whatever that big thing is, part of our life planning process is to write out the ideal future in categories of our life. And then that ideal future is a little bit further off. It's not like yesterday, sit down and pray and God's right there with me. It's a little farther distant. And with that increased distance, we set measurable outcomes, or we set specific actions that we're going to take that lead us or take us. What are the best things that can take us to that ideal result, that ideal outcome? I like how Johnny Nastor calls it the entrepreneurial gap, because the ideal outcome is always improving. It's always changing. It's always getting farther out. We realize, oh, we can get to that. I wonder if we can get to that thing that's farther away. So when we set those actions, the actions are the things that move everything. We've got to set those actions up so that we have that closeness, that action of sitting down with God yesterday and listening and praying and being present. What are the little actions that are going to get you moving towards what you're doing? Moving towards your ideal outcome in all of their categories of life. Dean Graziosi says we are people of progress. We are looking for progress. We feel that success, that victory, that wonderfulness when we're moving, when we're making progress. When we're not making progress, we feel stagnant. We feel like Oh, I'm not doing anything. Oh, life sucks. Oh, it's horrible. So that's the lesson for today. And let's take action with that lesson right now. Below this video, next to this video, in the comments, write down what's the little thing, the little actions that you need to do for the next month. And put that in a context of it's moving you towards, improving you towards something bigger and closer. We want to break down that 1 year, 2 year goal into what can I do as actions right now to get there. That's a great idea, and that's a good start. I lead Kingdom Family Leaders, and we come together as men, and we're still entertaining the idea of working with women as well, to come together and share these journeys, these adventures, these goals as we grow, as we venture, as we become stronger Christian leaders in our homes, families, jobs, businesses, and communities. If that's something you're interested in, connect with me and let's talk about the community. Hey, that's what I got for today. I have to take off my mitten to hit the stop button and everything, but you be blessed.